made a cheeky little purchase for something that I never thought in a million years that I would buy. Can you guess what's in this box? I know you can't guess what's in the box because you must have to be a mind reader. It's something that is going to come in very, very handy. Well, in my mind it is. And I'm not using it for its intended purposes. Just going to say that because I don't know whether these are, well, they are still a thing because I found one. But I've purchased myself a magazine rack. Not that I read magazines, I don't. I use, if I'm going to read a magazine, I'm going to read it from my iPad or my phone. I use online apps for magazines, but this magazine rack is a woven rattan, durable and lightweight, handcrafted magazine rack. But my reason for purchasing this is because I just have nowhere to store my laptops. When I'm downstairs, they lean against a wall. They're not only marking the paintwork, but they slide over, they bang and clap around. So I'm hoping by having this, the lead will fit into one of the handles perfectly. I can face it against the wall. It can be tucked down the side of the chair and you won't even know it's there. And it will house the iPads and the laptops perfectly. If you know anything about me, you know that I never measure anything at all. I just look at it and go, will it fit? Won't it fit? And I just go for it. I'm just checking where the charger is because I want it to be the side of the plug socket. I'd say they fit perfectly. Oh my gosh, I am so happy with that because it just means that they're not going to lean up. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. Now as you can see, we've got a little mark here just by my finger and then a mark here, and then it just knocks the wall. Every time it gets put back, it's knocking the wall. So I'm going to touch the paint up, pop my new little magazine basket down there just like that, so that it's hidden by the chair, you can't see it, and the wire can go through the basket just like that. Look at that. And the laptops are safely stored in my new little magazine rack. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would purchase a magazine rack, but it's done the job perfectly. I have just got back from the hairdressers. Isn't it always the way? It teems with rain, hailstones, super windy when you're having your hair done, and my HelloFresh order was left on the doorstep, which is absolutely great because now I haven't got to worry about what I'm going to cook for tea. And I'll give you a little look at what recipes I've chose for this box. Although it says dinner is solved, it really is. If you are not aware of who HelloFresh are, you've been living under a rock. They are a meal subscription service where you just go online, select how many people you want the meals to be for, so I select 3, and choose some lovely recipes that you wouldn't usually think of cooking or putting together. You know, they're not standard recipes. Like, I don't know whether you're like me, but you end up cooking the same things all the time, whereas HelloFresh gives you that little bit of change. Is it change? That wasn't the word I was looking for. It gives you different meal ideas that you can cook and enjoy. Getting tired of the same little things, which is what I do. So we have pan-fried halloumi, Thai-inspired chicken and noodle stir-fry. That looks really nice. Fragrant chicken noodle soup, which this is everything I dream of and more. That looks so nice. Goat cheese and fig salad. How lovely does that look? But I think tonight, because it's cold, I'm definitely going with fragrant chicken and noodle soup. I love how everything comes in its own little bags. So number 5 is what I'm cooking tonight. And that is fragrant chicken noodle soup. One of the things I absolutely love about HelloFresh is the amount of choice there is for meals when you're selecting. I don't know, it could be a week or 3 days or 4 days. There is so much choice to choose from. And it also gives you the option to choose for like meat free, or if you're wanting something that's really quick to cook. Those options are great. I do have a couple of those. I have 2 meat-free days this week, which is the goat cheese and fig salad and the pan-fried halloumi. On those days we won't have meat, but I love that there's those alternatives on HelloFresh. Your really quick meals, which are eat me early, within 20 minutes. You can have Thai-inspired chicken noodle stir fry, eat me within 20 minutes, the quick and easy meal. So when you've been in work and you've had quite a busy day, just pull the number out of the fridge which you're going to cook and have it all prepped and ready to go within 20 minutes. That's one of the things that I absolutely love about HelloFresh. I've got the fragrant chicken noodle soup on the go, and it gives you step-by-step instructions on how to cook it. It's foolproof, you can't go wrong. You basically just follow exactly what it says on the back of the card, and the meals really are gorgeous from HelloFresh. How delicious does that look? Oh, I'm so excited to eat this. I've had a little taste. I've got a little extra dash of lime to add to it once it's on the plate, but that looks so nice. I feel extra posh having a little squidge of extra lime on my dinner. Let me just wipe that lime off. It smells divine. So here goes. There is no attractive way to eat egg noodles, none. That is gorgeous. It's like something you would get in a fancy restaurant. It's lovely. I'm going to go and enjoy the rest. That was absolutely gorgeous, and I've got a discount code which you can use. I'll pop it across the screen here, but if you use the code HelloToni60, you will get 60% off your first box, 25% off the next 2 months, and a free gift. So I will leave all the details down below. I highly recommend HelloFresh. You will thoroughly enjoy every meal that you eat, and I thoroughly enjoyed my tea tonight. So thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring this little section of today's video. Welcome to my first ever Primark Homeware Haul. Well, I took myself off to the world's largest Primark, which is located in Birmingham, and I don't usually go into Primark at Liverpool because it just stresses me out when I'm in there. There is so much going on. It's always so busy. And I think I've been into Primark about 5 times, which isn't many. So I thought, I'm going to go to the Birmingham one and have a little look around. I want to experience it because I believe they had a very large homeware department. So we went, Lou and I, both of us went, and we vlogged a little bit for our other YouTube channel, which is the Chatty 2. So that will be over on the Chatty 2 really soon. It won't be on before you see this. And we were in there for 3 hours. 3 hours in Primark. I am blown away by the amount of stuff that they had. And value for money is next level, because I could not get over the prices of things. So I'm going to share with you the lovely little bits that I found for my utility makeover. I'm going to make over my utility. I'm currently in the process of decorating Lee's bedroom, which won't be on YouTube at all, but it needs a little refresh in there. And I think there's a knock-on effect, isn't there? Once you start one room and you've decorated it, you notice everywhere else needs a refresh, like the, oh, let's not speak about it, but the banister. There's a huge trend happening in 2023 with black banisters, and I fell into it. I fell into the black banister thanks to this. I seen it on House Beautiful, and I think the mistake I made was doing the full post, but anyway, if you've not seen that video, that is live on my channel at the moment, and it's back to white, and I'm happy about that. But this is about Primark and their amazing homeware range. I got some amazing finds and I cannot wait to share them with you. I'm going to get stuck straight in. I'm going to save the best till last. Well, what I think is the best. I have never ever decorated for Easter or spring. I have changed flowers out at springtime just to give a little bit of colour to the kitchen or to the sitting room or the hall, wherever. I will swap flowers out, and I tend to usually go for pinks and yellows because I love those colours for spring. But I've never decorated for spring or Easter, and I couldn't resist this little bunny with a little pom-pom as his little tail. I just thought that is the cutest, and it's wooden, and it was £3. I couldn't walk past that for £3. I just think it's the cutest little thing ever. If you've got shelves in your kitchen or utility, I think that would make it a lovely little accessory for spring. So £3, I thought that was so cute. They had so many wooden bits in their homeware range, and I fell in love with this. This was £4. I have no idea what I'm going to put in it yet, but you may have noticed I've added little wooden elements into the kitchen, and this will be for the utility. It's probably just going to be a little catch-all pot for keys or AirPods, but I just thought that was lovely to add just that little bit of wood into the utility space so it flows better with the kitchen, because you'll have noticed in my dining room Decorate With Me, I've added wooden elements in there too, because I just think they add so much warmth to a room, and I fell in love with that, and that was £4. £4? I just thought that was so cute. This was a little impulse purchase. It's a little mini chopping board, but what I thought was I could get maybe a little bit larger than this, marble type of chopping board, and just put this next to it for a little bit of contrast and texture, and that was £6. I just thought that was so nice. I've got a thing for chopping boards at the moment, and I just thought that was lovely. Then I picked this up, which is another type of catch-all tray in the same type of wood, but that was £6 also, and I thought that was lovely. You could even put your salt and pepper cellars on there, or a little succulent plant, whatever you like you can put on there, but I just thought that was lovely. I am going to use it in the utility, and I'm hoping my hand wash bottle will stand on there perfectly. But that was what I got it for anyway, was for the hand wash. I then picked up the obligatory socks from Primark. These are their thermal socks, and they are £3 for 2 pairs, but they are really warm. So I highly recommend Primark's thermal socks. It's the cutest little spring accessory for your kitchen or any room you want to put it in, really, but I could not resist this, and it is quite heavy and weighty, but how cute is that? You could put little eggs in it or little chicks. You can put anything you wanted in it, but I've bought it for the kitchen island, and I'm going to stand a nice glass vase of flowers, and I've got another little thing which I'm saving till the last to just stand in front of it, but it says bloom where you are planted, and I just thought that was so nice. It's got a little bit of gypsy grass and little stones. I'm just in love with that, and the price was £6. £6. I'm amazed at these prices. You would pay about £30 for something like this in the Range or Home Sense. So I just thought that was lovely. It's got little handles on the side to hold it. But I probably will put, if I can find little, I mean, I remember when my mum used to create my Easter bonnet for school, and she would put little eggs on it and little yellow chicks, little tiny bunnies. I'm going to put something like that in this, definitely for spring, because it needs a little pop of colour, but I just think it's so lovely. I'm definitely going to do a little DIY with that. Then these are amazing. These are a real bargain. I got these. They're a little set of seagrass baskets. You get two, a small one and a bigger one. I'm going to put this one on top of the counter in the utility. I've got a lovely little idea to do with this one, but they will be stood together, and I've got some lovely little stems from the Range to go into them to style up the utility, which I'm really excited about. But they were £14. £14 for the two. I paid £30 for the one that I've currently got in the utility, but I'm going to move that into the dining room and use it more for throws and blankets. So they're going to be perfect. But £14, what a bargain. Then I've got one more little thing that I've got to save until the end because it's the cutest thing I think I've ever bought. I did pick up this coral dress. It might show up quite red on camera, but it's a full length maxi style coral dress for the summer with a little pull-in detail either side of the waist. And it's a lovely, I think it might be like a linen blend maybe. Well, it doesn't say, so let's see if it says on the label what the fabric is. It's not stretchy and it's not like linen. It's just a lovely fabric. It feels nice. 100% cotton. It feels absolutely lovely. It's got like almost like a, I wouldn't even know how to describe that fabric, but it feels nice. The only downfall to this dress, it doesn't have pockets. But other than that, it's a gorgeous dress. It was £16. £16. So that's going to be gorgeous with some brown or tan sandals and a nice little handbag in the summer. I'm not going to do a try on because it's one dress. But it's a lovely dress, and I did try it on when I was in the changing rooms and it is lovely. And then I also picked up this little sleeveless top, which was £6. This will look lovely with like a pair of stone coloured chinos or white chinos, whatever colour you want really, but I just liked it because it's that burnt out cotton style and it's going to be nice and comfy to wear in the warmer weather. You won't be too hot. It's sleeveless, and that was £6. Bargain, bargain. And then the last little thing that I got from Primark, oh my gosh, oh, I'm in love with this, and it was a real bargain, and there is no way I could have walked past and just left this, and it is a little white ceramic bunny rabbit, and he's got like a little textured base, so his base is a little bit rough, if you can see it. The base is a little bit rough, and then he's all porcelain everywhere else, but I'm going to stand this next to the little blooming basket with some fresh flowers. That was £7. £7. Like, I'm sure he would be very expensive if he was in any other shop. I went to Sainsbury's shopping last night when I was on my walk with Lou, and we called into Sainsbury's and I seen a little white textured bunny rabbit that would have matched perfectly, only he was a little bit smaller. It was much smaller, and it was £6, and I was like, I couldn't pay £6 for that little bunny rabbit when I've paid £7 for that bunny rabbit. I just love it. I've never owned a Easter style ornament, and they had so many in Primark. They had door wreaths, garlands for your fireplace, bunting, oh, everything bar egg cups. They had everything bar egg cups. There was so much stuff. So if you have a Primark with a homeware section, I highly recommend having a little look because they've got some amazing little things. And then the last little purchases that I've got are these gorgeous magnolia stems. Pick these up from the range, they're £3.49 a stem. I just think they will look gorgeous in a vase, in the kitchen or the utility. I am going to put a couple of these into the utility, so you'll see that in next week's video. And I also picked up a few of these stems. These are cherry blossom. They've done them in pink and they've done them in the white and yellow too, and I just think they are so spring-like. So I'm going to pop those into a vase for the dining room, and then I've broken down just a couple of stems to pop into the bud vase just like this, and this can go anywhere. This bud vase was £2.50 from B&M, and it's such a nice quality vase and will go perfectly on the console table, on a shelf, radiator cover. You can put that anywhere and it looks so pretty. This one is for the fireplace in the front room, so that I've got some matching stems throughout the downstairs. So I hope that you've enjoyed this little homeware haul of the items that I picked up from Primark, the range and John Lewis. Thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring the small section of today's video. The QR code, if you're unsure how to use it, you just open up the camera on your phone, put it up to any QR code and it'll highlight yellow. If you tap that, it'll take you straight to the website and all of the discounts are there. I have put them all in the description box down below though also. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in next week's video, which will be a nice utility and kitchen mini makeover. It's only going to be a mini makeover in the kitchen, but the utility is having a nice little revamp. So I will see you all in next week's video.